Welcome back, Towners. Today we're going to make some cauliflower and bok choy stir fry. Let's get it. Alright guys, to start off this recipe here, we have our wok, and we're adding into that some fresh cauliflower. For the cauliflower, we basically took a whole head of cauliflower and cored the inside out. Just basically took a knife and cut around the whole outside stem of the cauliflower and pulled the core straight out, leaving all the florets there, and took off all any greenery around the outside of it. Any of the cauliflower that was too big or too large, we did either cut them in half or quarter those. So it's just whether everything would be in like size pieces and same sizes. We added that to the wok and hit it with some salt and pepper and just continue to cook it down. You can see at the bottom of the pan a lot of liquid coming out. We put the cauliflower straight in, nothing, just straight in the pan with the heat, and just let it sweat down to soften up. Once we got a lot of that water out of it, we went ahead and took the cauliflower out of the wok and drained that water out. And then we added our cauliflower straight back into the pan over high heat and started to try to brown that up a bit. We did that with some, pour some olive oil over top of that. And then we also went ahead and added in some bok choy. The bok choy, same thing, we cut the stems off of the bok choy and also half and quartered any of the larger bok choy pieces. And just try to get everything to be the same size and get everything cooked evenly. We gave the cauliflower a bit of a head start because that was a harder, thicker vegetable. So we wanted that to soften up first before we added everything else so that everything would finish at the same time. To season that up, we went ahead and hit it with some ground ginger. And then we sprinkled in some soy sauce as well as some sesame oil. And then from there, we sprinkled in some sesame seeds. Now we went ahead and mixed all this together. Saute this down, gave it a taste test to see how it tasted, and realized it needed a bit of a sweetness to it. So we sprinkled in some of our stevia sugar substitute. Sprinkle that up from kind of a high distance so it looked like it kind of just fell in like snow and just dropped into the pan. But after we added that to it, that got us the sweetness that we needed for the stir fry. And we just let it continue to cook down a bit and get to our consistency and our liking, soften up a bit. And at that point, we're done and good to go. Went ahead and plated that up, added it all to a bowl, and then made it rain with some green onions or scallions, however you like to call it. Sprinkle that over top of it. And this is our dish, our stir fry cauliflower and bok choy. Now here we are with a taste test. We got a close up here of our cauliflower, and it was able to zoom in this time, so you guys would have to stare at my eyes on this one. But here's a close up of the cauliflower. Nice, quick, simple, easy dish here. Just very basic, very minimal ingredients. Just cauliflower, bok choy, some ground ginger, soy sauce, sesame seeds, and sesame oil. If you like, you can definitely add some additional vegetables to this. You can try adding in some sliced carrots. I would do like some thinly sliced carrots. You can also try adding some broccoli to this. You can also add in some spinach or cabbage. A multitude of different vegetables, but this is just a quick, simple, basic vegetable stir fry. The seasoning on this came out nice. The sugar added a nice sweetness to it to balance the soy sauce and salt that we added into it. And if I were to do anything different to this dish, I would possibly try to make like a slurry with sugar to pour over top of the dish. Probably make it with either some almond milk or coconut milk, and add in some sugar substitute and some xanthan gum or some arrowroot flour to make a slurry or paste out of it. And then just basically just pour that over top of the dish as it's cooking. just to try to get like that. You know, when you order Chinese food or takeout, when your dish comes out, it has that nice glaze over top of it, just like it's shining. We could have got that consistency on this and if we'd added a little bit more oil to it, but we didn't want to deep fry it or just have too much oil in the dish. We just wanted just enough oil to help everything not stick to the pan and just get a nice good color on our veggies. But I kind of wanted that little glaze to it, that little sweetness, sugar glaze to it over top. But that'll be the only thing that I do different from this one, or as opposed to just changing up the flavor a bit with adding some additional vegetables to it. But this dish came out very nice. It was very quick. I was surprised how fast the cauliflower cooked up in the pan, just stir frying it up fresh. It released a lot of liquid of that, and you wanted to get that liquid out because that will kind of sog down the whole dish because it'll basically be steaming and kind of boiling at that point at the bottom of the pan. But just drain that liquid out and then just start to cook everything through. Yeah, you can definitely use frozen cauliflower if you have that. I would do the same process, and just once that liquid starts to come out of the cauliflower, go ahead and pour that out and then start making your dish, because that'll also soften up the cauliflower as well. But hope you guys like this recipe. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to hit us up in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy.
Enjoy. And please subscribe. Enjoy.
Hey Towners, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. All ingredients and directions are listed in the description box. And as always, thank you guys for watching.